But this topic is about present perfect progressive and present perfect, right? And to introduce this, we're going to talk about climate change. So take a look at this photo, right? Emily, tell me, what do you think this photo with the thermometers and the topic of climate change, what does it represent?
Maybe in the future the planet will be warm.
Warmer. Uh-huh. What do you think are the consequences of a warmer planet, Dana? Even if you don't know well your ideas, what are the consequences of a hotter or warmer planet or high temperatures?
I think it will be less less plants,
Uh-huh.
and it will be a lot of it will be the I don't know how to say, a lot of calor.
It will be warmer or hotter.
It will be warmer, and I think it will be less water because for the for because if it's hot, I think it will be less water. Like
We're going to have less water.
I think
Okay.
so.
Less sources of water. Okay. So take a look. Habrá, remember, there will be plants. When you use less with nouns, less is for countables. Less money, less water. This is non-countable. But when you have something countable like plants, because it's even plural, you use fewer to say menos, right? There will be fewer plants and it will be warmer. It will be warmer, right? There will be less water. What do you think, Ivana, is going to happen with the climate change? Is Earth become warmer?
I think it's natural that climate change the planet, but the problem is the what the specific activity the human have to accelerate this process.
Very good. Like industries and all the our human activities and the consumption of meat. Very good. So
Yes.
now we're going to take a look at present perfect progressive and present perfect. Remember, present perfect uses, you have the subject, the auxiliary. Have and has is an auxiliary here. Doesn't mean tener, not at all. I have been a teacher for a long time. He sido profesora por mucho tiempo. You use the present perfect to talk about, in three different cases, activities that started in the past, continue to the present. I have been a student for years. It started in the past, continues till the present. You use the present perfect. What is the second use? Any of you remember the second use of the present perfect? Emily, Ivana, Dana? No? Ivana? Dana? No? Other use of the present perfect? When we use the present perfect? No? So you have life experience. I have been to Europe. So it's not very normal for me going to Europe. So I've been to Europe. I have tried Ethiopian food. Ethiopian food, I think it's Ethiopian food. It's not something that I eat on a daily basis. I try it once, but it's like a life experience. Second use of the present perfect. And the other use, and you see, I don't say the time. If I say I was in Europe in 2020, that's simple past, right? When you use this, it's just as a life experience and you don't mention the year. And the third use is for an activity that you just finished. I have visited the German center. I have just visited. Today I did it. The German center here in Guayaquil, right? I have just visited the German center in Guayaquil. It's something that happened an hour ago. So you can use the present perfect. Now we're going to take a look. We're going to listen and read.
Global warming, a hot topic. The Earth's climate has changed many times. Warm oceans covered the Earth for millions of years. Then those oceans turned to ice for millions more. If the climate has been changing for 5 billion years, why is global warming such a hot topic today? Almost everyone agrees that the Earth has been getting hotter. But not everyone agrees about the cause. Most climate experts think that human activities have added to global warming. The coal and oil we burn for energy have been sending more and more gases into the air around the Earth. The gases keep the
Sorry, are there any new words here?
What means cold? Cold.
Coal is carbón.
Ah,
Ajá. Coal
What
and oil. Oil like like gasoline, como la gasolina. And coal, carbón, como de las minas de carbón. Because people burn it for energy. Any other new words? No? Okay, let's
where
continue.
is covered?
Where? Convert,
Where is covered?
covered. Covered,
Covered.
cubierto, but I don't find it. Warm oceans cover the earth for millions of years. Océanos cálidos cubrieron la tierra por millones de años. Covered. Very good. Let's continue.
heat in the atmosphere and also cause air pollution. These experts believe humans can slow global warming. Others say global warming is mostly the result of natural causes, such as changes in the sun. They don't believe that human activities can make things better or worse. Human or natural, the effects of global warming have been powerful. Here are just 2 examples.
Could you please read, Dana, the first example?
In the Arctic, ice has been melting quickly. As a result, polar bears and other animals have become endangered species. Arctic zoos and villages are also endangered as sea levels rise.
Very good. Any new words in here? No.
Endangered.
Endangered species, especies en peligro. Endangered. Pronunciation of this word. This is like typical from TikToks, like when they pronounce difficult words. We have beer, cerveza, beer. Bear, bear, oso. Polar bears, polar bears. So you don't say beer, otherwise beer, cerveza. Y barba. Beard, with the. Beard, beard, barba. Bear, osito. Beer, cerveza, right? Okay, now you have to pronounce. What is this?
beer.
Beer. What is this? El osito. This is my name is for osito. I don't know. I don't know. Bear. Very good. And
Beer.
Bird.
beard. Igualito que
Be-
cerveza con D. Beard,
Beard.
right? Bárbaro. I don't have a beard, thanks God. I cannot drink beer. I drank, but I cannot drink beer anymore. And I have a teddy bear. I have a teddy bear. So polar bears. Very good. Please continue, Emily, reading this part.
In parts of Africa, rainfall has decreased. Water and food have become very hard to find. Both people and animals have been suffering badly.
Very good. Ivana, please, this paragraph.
Recently, people have been taking steps to slow these dangerous trips. They have
I think your connection, Ivana, isn't the best. Mhm. Are there any new words in here? What is a trend? No? Trend, tendencia. It's a dangerous trend. That's what people say, oh, this is trendy. Está en tendencia. Could you read the last part, please, Dana?
Does it really matter what causes global warming? Environmental, I don't know how to say that.
Environmentalists.
Environmentalists believe that it does, and they say that if we have been part of the cause, then we can also be part of the solution.
Just listen to the last part. I think the pronunciation is environmentalists. Let's listen to the last part. I think, yeah.
They have been designing homes and cars that use less energy. Does it really matter what causes global warming? Environmentalists believe that it does, and they say that if we have been part of the cause, then we can also be part of the solution.
Very good. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the vocabulary and then at the grammar. So, no, the grammar. Let's go with the grammar here. This part is important. So we have present perfect progressive. You have exactly the same, have or has, not when you make it negative, and this is something different. You always use been, always, plus a base form with ing. I have been working since 2009. She has been working for years. So always been, always a verb with ing, right? So that's the grammar structure. Have you been working? Yes, I have. No, I have. How long have you been working, right? So, and here you have these two. They have been living here for many years. They've lived here for many years. This sentence and this sentence is very similar. The meaning is very similar. We are going to take a look at the difference. Sometimes there is not a big difference between present perfect progressive and present perfect, but sometimes there is. So let's take a look. Could you read this part, please, Ivana? Ivana, are you there? I hope so. Could you read, please, Emily?
The present perfect progressive and the present perfect usually have different meanings. Use the present perfect progressive to show that something is unfinished. It started in the past and is still continuing, and the focus is on the continuation of the action. I've been reading a book about solar energy. I'm still reading it. She's been writing an article. She still writing it.
Very good. So when you use this, meaning sometimes you can use both. But when you use the present perfect progressive, you mean that the action still an ongoing action, right? You say that the person hasn't finished. Is it still reading or is it still writing? Let's take a look at the difference with the present perfect. Dana, could you please read this?
Use the present perfect to show that something is finished. It happens at an indefinite time in the past. The focus is on the result of the action. I have read a book about solar energy. I finished the book. She's she's writing an article. She finished the article.
Very good. I've read a book about solar energy. Means you finish, but you never say when. But you have read. She's written, pronunciation of this, written. She's written an article. She finished the article. Maybe. Why you didn't use the simple past? Maybe she will write another article. Maybe she is a writer, right? But you're not focusing on the fact that she is still writing an article. Please, could you read this part, Emily? This and this.
We also use the present perfect progressive for finished actions and the ended in the very recent past. You can often still see the results of the action. Look, the streets are wet. It's been raining. It
Right.
stopped raining very recently.
It's been raining. Ha estado lloviendo. It stopped raining very recently. And we never use non-action verbs. Non-action verbs is like have, be, see. There's some verbs that are not action verbs, right? That are related to taste, sight. These are non-action verbs. You can use for months. You can say twice. And you can use this present perfect with a quantifier, right? But we won't see this now. Let's continue. You use for and, okay, please, Dana, this part. And the two sentences of example.
With verb that shows duration, such as live, study, teach, and work, you can use the present perfect progressive or the present perfect with for on signs. The meaning is the same. Something is unfinished. Present perfect progressive or present perfect. He's been studying global warming for 10 years, or he's studied global warming for 10 years. In both examples, he is still studying it.
Very good. So take a look at Dana. No life, live. No signs, seems. Live, seems. And when you use these verbs, live, study, teach, work, in many cases it's the same. He's been working, he's been studying, he's studied global warming for 10 years. It's the same. Sometimes you use present perfect progressive to show that something's temporary, right? They've been living here since 1995, but they're moving next month. So they're not, you use the progressive form to say that, yeah, people have been living here, but they're going to move. And you use present perfect to show that something is more permanent. Okay, let me see if we have something more. No, now. Now you have to read these statements and you have to decide if it's a finish or unfinished action, right? If the person finished the activity or haven't. Wait a second. No. This one is better. Let's do. You have to choose present perfect progressive or present perfect. Remember, sometimes you can use both, but what's the main difference? The main difference is that something is ongoing. You want to show that you are working still on something, right? Green Earth Magazine has published Professor Third Manual Report. It's an excellent report. You won't say has been publishing because it's like has published. Lo ha publicado, no lo ha estado publicando. Has published, you see. Number 2 for you, Emily.
Professor Owen is working on 2 articles for the next issue of Green Earth magazine. She has been writing this article since Monday.
Very good. Why? Why has been writing and now has written?
Because it's a since.
Not just because it's since, but it means if it's since Monday, it's still writing. It focuses on the continuation of the writing. You are talking about that she's been writing and she will continue writing maybe, right? Number 3 for you, Dana.
She has written about global warming many times.
I live near the airport. Right. Dana, please, again. Number 3.
She has written about global warming many times.
She has written. She has written. Very good. Number 4, Emily.
Professor Owen has spoken at our school several times about climate change.
Perfect. Dana.
She has been speaking since 8 p.m. and she still has a lot more to tell us.
Perfect. No signs since 8 p.m. She has been speaking and she's still speaking. The idea is she continues speaking. Very good. Number 6 is for you, Emily. Wait, let me scroll up a little bit. Number 6, Emily.
Professor Owen has a lot of work to do. Lately, she has been studying the use of solar energy for homes. She's learning about pollution from buildings.
Very good. Dana.
She was late for a meeting with the members of her group. When she arrived, they say, "At least you're here. We've been waiting for you."
Very good. Number 8, Emily.
Professor Owen has lived in Kenya for the last 2 years, but she will return to she has been living
Very good. Why?
because it says that she will return in the future.
Very good. The situation would change. And when the situation will change, you use the progressive form, right? Number 9, Dana.
She has worked with environmentalists in Kenya and Tanzania.
She has worked. Very good. And number 10, Emily, for you.
Kenyans have been planting 30 million trees since the 1970s.
In this case, both are okay. They have planted or they have been planting. Both are okay, in my opinion, right? Since the 1970s. Okay. Now, you have these 2 pictures, right? Could you please read, Dana, what you have to do?
Look at the 2 pictures of Professor Owen. Complete the sentences describing what have been happening. Use the present perfect progressive form of the verbs in parentheses. Choose between affirmative or and negative.
Very good. So here, this is first picture. It's A. In the other, look at this is 9. Look at the weather. Look at the coffee, the sandwich, the number of pages, right? And you have to say something like she's been working, she has been writing. You have to use different words related to this. But look at the coffee, look at the weather, look at the number of pages that have been printing. So, and look at the time, 8 and 9. So you go first, Emily. What she has been doing the last hour.
He was reading an article. At the same time, she's
Reading or writing?
reading
R-
in the computer.
I think she has been writing. Take a look. She has printed more pages. Mhm. So she has been writing an article. What else?
Maybe she has sleep because in an hour she drank a lot of coffee.
She has been drinking coffee. Very good. Dana, tell me about the weather. What has happened to the weather?
Mm, there has been raining.
It has been raining. And what
It
else?
has been raining. And it
And
is
it
a storm.
it's storming. Very good. It's storming. She has been eating or she hasn't been eating?
She hasn't.
She hasn't
been
what?
eating.
She hasn't been eating, right? Sandwich is complete, right? So now we continue with the listening part. Oh, we have here. Oh, this one. Oh, this one is interesting. But we go first with the writing. We take this for the last part. This one is also very interesting, but we need this. Okay, take a look at this. And we have here listening exercise. You have 6 short conversations, and you have to tell me like what conversation match or doesn't match. The number 1 is correct. And you have to listen. They're going to use the present perfect progressive. They're going to tell you, let me close WhatsApp. Otherwise, it's going to ring, and I won't be able to stop it. And you have to tell me what is happening in the conversations, right? So let's take a look at conversation 1, but conversation 1 is already done.
Conversation 1.
Isn't it great?
Isn't what great?
Haven't you noticed? They've planted some trees in front of the new library.
Doesn't match because they say they have planted some trees in front of the new library. And these are not trees in front of the new library, right? So let's listen number 2.
Conversation 2.
I haven't eaten since this morning. Is anybody else hungry?
I don't think so. We've been eating this pizza. Why don't you order something for yourself?
It matches or it doesn't match the picture, Emily?
It matches
Why?
because the girl ordered a pizza.
Very good, but listen to the grammar. Listen to the grammar. It doesn't match. Listen.
Trees in front of the new library.
Conversation 2.
I haven't eaten since this morning.
I haven't eaten since this morning.
Is anybody else hungry?
I don't think so. We've been eating this pizza. Why don't you order something for yourself?
We have been eating this pizza. Has someone been eating this pizza or not? Yes or no?
No.
No one. The pizza is brand new. They just ordered. This is when you order and you open it. You open the box and no one has eaten this pizza. But when you say we have been eating this pizza, meaning maybe there is one slice left, but you have been eating. It means there is no pizza right now, or maybe just a slice, right? So it doesn't match. They have been eating the pizza. There's almost no pizza. That's why she said, well, you don't ask, like when you don't ask for some food. This one is for you, Dana.
Conversation 3.
Hi, Jacques. We haven't spoken in a while. How's the house going?
Well, it's rained a lot since we spoke, but today we've been working on it.
You want to listen again? Matches, doesn't match, and why?
Can I listen again?
Listen again. Oh my God, I want things to. Okay.
Conversation 3.
Hi, Jacques. We haven't spoken in a while. How's the house going?
Well, it's rained a lot since we spoke, but today we've been working on it.
It doesn't match
Why not?
because the boys say that it has raining a lot.
Mm-hmm. Very good. But today we're working on it. So yes, they're working. It matches in that aspect, but it's sunny. Never say that it's not raining anymore. Right? Very good. Number 4 for you, Emily.
Conversation 4.
I'm sorry I've gotten behind on schoolwork, Professor Davis. I've been working on the solar house almost every day.
You must be so excited about your trip to France.
Yeah, I really am. We just sent the house, and I've packed all my stuff.
Well, good luck in the competition. The house looks beautiful.
Okay, or want to listen again? Emily, matches or doesn't match, or want to listen again?
Doesn't match
Why not?
because he said that he was packets.
He have packed. He have packed all the clothes. Very good. And this one, nothing is packed. Very good. Next for you, Dana.
Conversation 5.
Have you seen the school newspaper? Jane Owen interviewed Jacques in France.
I saw the article. I'm surprised she had the time. She's been so busy these days.
Jane's always busy. What's she been doing lately?
Well, for one thing, she's been writing a book. It's about global warming.
Dana,
It match
it matches. Why?
because they say that she's been writing a book.
Perfect. And the last is for Emily.
Conversation 6.
How are things going?
Not too bad.
And how's the weather been?
Well, it's been raining all day.
Emily,
Match
it matches. Why?
because that it will rain all day.
Very good. So now let me finish this.